All right, man. We back, Goodfellas Sports TV. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Share the video, man, and check out our NBA playlist. I'll be kicking off the NBA one-on-one live stream sometime next year. It may be in January. It might be for the trade deadline into the playoffs. So we all know the NBA really ain't interesting until really Christmas Day, and then after the trade deadline, then after the All-Star break. Yeah, man, the Warriors played KD, Kevin Durant. All right, they did a tribute video of for the decade. I mean, they showed Monte Ellis, Stephon Marbury cousin, forget his name, Jared Jack, I think, was in the video. They even showed the rookie this year they got over there, Pascal, I think his name is. He put some good numbers up in FanDuel for me, especially when Draymond didn't play. You know, they showed Draymond, they showed Clay. They showed pretty much everybody in the decade that contributed to the Golden State Warriors, except for Kevin Durant. And that just tells you right then and there, one, they was just trying to do anything desperate to keep KD. And then when KD left, they felt some type of way, especially for what they going through now. Now, they might use the excuse, oh, our videographer did it like the Patriots, and we didn't know KD wasn't in it, so it didn't run past the general manager. It didn't run past the business, the business operation guy. It didn't run past the owners. It didn't run past Steve Kerr. And that just shows you that KD, what he felt was actually genuine, that the Warriors did not accept him. Remember the owner, Bob Myers, kind of took a joke, kind of took a little poke at him, and was like, basically, I forget what he said, but he basically was like, Steph Curry was here from the beginning, and like, it was a very tasteless joke that he made after they won the championship in one of their parades. And people say, oh, KD soft and all this, and this. And, you know, KD do seem like a mental midget at times, but nah. What happened was that white man got that sauce in him. And when people get to drinking, you know what I'm saying, the truth get to coming out. So he knew he wasn't accepted. The Golden State Warriors didn't go out that way to make Kevin Durant feel accepted. And that's just the honest truth. They didn't go out that way to make this dude feel comfortable. Basically what they done is, you know, they used them, they abused them, and then they threw them, and then they basically tried to throw them away, but then they realized they need them. Everything they got coming to them this season is well-deserved, because had they made KD feel like a really, really valued part of their team, KD wouldn't have left. You know, they was feeding into the narrative that he jumped on their team, but hey, people forget they went to bed Kevin Durant to be a part of that squad. That goes overlooked. That's why it was called the Hampton Five, because Kevin Durant was going back to OKC, and then they came begging him to come to the team because they knew they couldn't beat LeBron, especially when Kyrie and Kevin Love came back. So, at the same time, I feel that was very, very tasteless by the Warriors organization. Very tasteless, man. And you can't tell me, even though Steph Curry tried to play this God-fearing role, you can't tell me he didn't feel some type of way that Kevin Durant took a couple finals MVPs away from him. But he really didn't. Andre Iguodala took one too. Well, he gone too because of remarks he made. But then they forced this man to play. Some of the players and the people in the organization was going to the athletics. All right, they was going to the athletics anonymously, like cowards, saying that we really think he could play. He trying to save himself for free agency, and he not really trying to give an effort to come out here and play. He went out there and blew his Achilles out. Now what? You know what I'm saying? Now what? Now they feel bad for him. Now they want to offer him a supermax contract for him to stay and all that. Like I said before, man, people get mad at LeBron, but that's how you play the game, bro. Put the power in the player's hand. You know, control your own destination. Because at the end of the day, these organizations don't care nothing about you. Clay was jealous and envious of him. Draymond was jealous and envious of him. And I don't care what nobody say. Steph Curry was jealous and envious of Kevin Durant. And it shows. And they getting karma coming right back on them. It wasn't because they ganged up on LeBron or whatever. LeBron that ganged up on the Celtics, ganged up on the league. It wasn't that. It's the way they treated them. It's the way he was treated. All this anonymous peer pressure. And you know when you're not wanting. So, man, like I said before, very, very tasteless by the Warriors to put a decade video out, that all decade tribute video out, and then don't have Kevin Durant a part of it. Like, are you serious? Without Kevin Durant, they only had one ring. Only him and Kawhi Leonard are the only two guys that could have stopped LeBron. Them the only two guys in the league. You know, and that's the truth, man. But like I said before, life goes on. And people always want to preach being selfless and this is what the Bible and this is what my religion say. Man, be selfish. Because at the end of the day, you don't have nothing but one life. You go out your way and you be selfless and you do for others and they turn around and they stab you in your back. That's the God honest truth. They turn around and they stab you in your back. You know? And like I said before, man, that's what they done. He gave up his career. He gave up his integrity, his NBA integrity, after they begged for him. So for the Warriors to do that, man, trash organization, man. Trash organization. That's why all your players got hurt. And I don't think Steph Curry that hurt as well. They cowered out because they know the league was going to be gunning. He was going to get exposed. People say, oh, he's Zeke Elliott. He better than Isaiah Z. He better than Stockton. He ain't shit. He a product of having the right people around him in the right system, man. Because had he stayed healthy, Steph Curry would have been exposed. No All-Star this year, I'm telling you. The way the track they was on, he wasn't making no All-Star team. And Draymond, we see he getting exposed. He ain't shit. But hey, y'all know what it is, man. Goodfellas Sports TV. Check out our NBA playlist. I started NBA 101 live streams up. That's a playlist right there by itself. Next year, we'll make a donation on the subscription. Best way to donate, share the video. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. Y'all know the business is. Goodfellas Sports TV. We gone.